Okay, the next bit of fun is we're now moving into the hundreds of thousands, and they want the kids to know the 3 different ways that a number can be written out. Now, they have it as expanded form, standard form, which is what we're used to, and even word form we could probably figure out. But this way, I don't seem to remember back in the days that we really had much of an emphasis on the expanded form. Now, what I would do to help out a kid, now if we did do this, I can pretty much guarantee you, I think we were older. All right, what I would do is I would get a sheet. I made this on Excel. I probably should have made this font white so you can see it. But I have a ones, a tens, a hundreds, a thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s. I made this yellow to get the kids in the habit of knowing 1, 2, 3, comma, 1, 2, 3, comma. So when they're adding the commas to the numbers. What I would do, and I don't know if they would get this in school or not, but laminate it. And then this way you can write the numbers on where they go in the spots and then erase it off. I don't have a laminator, so I'm just going to kind of wing it. Now, I'm just going to take a 6-digit number, any 6-digit number. Let's do 352,932. Okay. That's a 6-digit number. I have a 6-digit map over here. 2, 3, 9, 2, 5, 3. I wrote the number in. 352,932. I wrote it backwards just to match up the numbers with the spots. You could obviously go forward or whatever, but since the kids have been basically starting with the smaller amount of the number, the 932, which they should have no problem at this stage figuring it out, and then moving to the higher number. So again, we know as adults 352,932. As a kid, what we got to do is we're going to do this in the expanded form. So we're going to start with the biggest number. 100,000s. How many are there? There are 300,000. The next one, plus 10,000s. 5. So 5 10,000s is the same thing as 50,000. Regular thousands plus 2,000. And then this should be easy. 900 plus 30 plus 2. This whole thing right here is the expanded way of doing it. So, and you line it up. And since you have it written out, it sounds like it's written. So the number is 300,000. 300,000. 5 10,000s is the same thing as 50,000. 2,000s, right there. 900s and 32. So that's the easiest. That's the way for them to do it. You know what? I'll do one more. And again, it would be great if I could have just wiped this off if I had it laminated. Let me do another number. Let's do 423,100, and let's make it tricky. 109. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places. Put the numbers in. 109. Let's write that out in expanded form. Take a look at it. It is how many? 100,000s. We have 400,000s. 400,000s, which is written like that, plus 2 10,000s is the same thing as 20,000. 20,000 plus 3,000 plus 100 plus, ooh, there's no tens. You can leave it the way it is, or you know what? There's nothing wrong with writing 0 and then plus 9 ones. And that's how you would write the expanded version of that. And when you would say it, when you'd have to write it out, you're just looking at the 400,000, what's the number here? 423,000. You're going to have them look at this number right here in the blue. 423,109. So this one written out would be 352,932. That's why I have it colored differently, so it's easier to see in how you break up the numbers.